So first, let me just say that the upload schedule that me and Kimmy made is kind of messed up, just because we've been kind of busy with a lot of stuff. You know, I've been trying to get ready to go to college and stuff. So yeah, and I actually filmed the first girl talk video, but I don't know. I'm trying to hold off and upload it because I want to be sure that people actually want it before I upload them, because that's kind of personal to me. So I kind of just want to make sure that it's not going to be like a joke, you know? And so, yeah, I'm getting ready for college. College is kind of different for me, you know? I took my placement test for the school yesterday. I'm actually going to a community college just because it's closer and it's easier for me for right now. And then I plan on transferring to probably UNT. I live in Dallas, Texas, so it's a local school. And I don't know, I'm just really just trying to, you know, get my mind right and get ready for what's about to happen, because I take my, okay, so I know I'm 18, and I know that I should probably already have my license, but I don't. I'm taking my driver's test tomorrow. And it's just, you know, it's kind of a lot of stuff going on these last couple of weeks. And I'm just really just trying to, you know, get ready, because I've graduated high school, but, you know, I graduated early. I graduated in January. So it feels like I've been out of school for close to a year. I got some stuff in my eye. Ooh. And with me being out of school for so long, I don't know. I'm kind of just nervous about getting back into it, because it feels like it's been a long, long time. I don't know. Yeah. And then, you know, if I don't pass my test, I don't know how I'm going to get to school. It's just a lot of stuff. But, you know, I'm working through it. And also, my other friend, Kayla, I have two best girlfriends. Their names are Kirsten and Kayla. They're both going to universities this year. Kayla already left. She's going to school out of state. She's going to school where she grew up. So she's coming back this weekend. And my other friend, Kirsten, she doesn't leave for school until like August 14th or August 17th, something like that. And she's been out of town in Atlanta with her family. So they're both coming back this weekend. And they kind of wanted to do a video with me. So I'm trying to, you know, not talk about college too much, because I know that that's probably what we're going to do when they get here. So moving on. Let's just talk about dating right now. I have had absolutely no luck with dating. I don't know if it's just because I'm not trying to play no games, or maybe it's just the people that I choose to talk to, but I don't know. I'm not having any type of luck. The last person I talked to, was a fool. Like, he was retarded. I don't know, like, okay, so I used to have this reputation of being attracted to bad boys. Like, you know, my friends would always tell me, ooh, girl, you know you love them thugs. And I didn't really realize it until it changed. Like, until my type changed. I'm not saying I have a type to say that, like, I only date one specific dude, but that's just what I'm drawn to. I'm open to anybody. That's not the problem. It's just finding somebody. And the last dude I talked to, he basically told me I either need to get with it or get lost. Like, he was trying to do too much. He would just, you know, you don't have time, but when you do have time, it's only at 3 o'clock in the morning. Where and why would we do that? Where? Please somebody tell me. Because I don't even know. I be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but who? Like, what do you think this is? You shouldn't be calling me after 10:30 anyway, unless you my boo. You know, like, you shouldn't be calling me to come hang out and come chill at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, no. So, I don't know. I know a lot of girls, I don't know, maybe it's just where I live. Maybe it's just the dudes where I live that just don't know how to act. Or maybe it's just what I'm used to. And, you know, change is it's kind of hard. But maybe I need to look into not dating. And I told myself I wasn't going to even try to date in college, you know, because I have no time for it. But let's just be real, it's going to happen. And I don't even know if I wanted to. Like, I just have no energy, especially for extra stuff. And especially if you feel to waste my time. Like, we don't play them games. Not over here. So, I don't know. And me and Cameron have been doing the whole YouTube thing. The YouTube thing is really, really fun. I actually really enjoy it. Like, you know, it's a good thing. It's better than going to parties and going to clubs. Me and my two friends, we used to turn up. Like, we was the turn up queens, you know? And we, you know, we not trying to do that no more, especially not trying to interfere with school. High school, I didn't really care. I said that a lot, but I really, honestly, I did not care about high school at all. High school was nothing to me. And that's probably the wrong mindset. I know it's the wrong mindset to have, because if I would have focused and actually put some effort in, I know I could have done a lot better in high school. I didn't fail at anything. Of course, I graduated early, so of course I wasn't like flunking all my classes, but you know, I wasn't on the honor roll either. You know, this is probably gonna just be about boys. You know, I went to prom. Prom was actually really quite fun. And my date, he was a mess. We have been friends for over a year. I go to the Potter's House Church, and I met him there. Actually, I didn't meet him there. I met him the day before at a party. The day before church, like that, a Saturday. I met him on a Saturday at this party. And the next morning, I saw him, or we saw each other at church. And it was just kind of like, oh, hey, what's up? And then we started talking. And, you know how boys like to do. They like to have 2 or 3 women, you know. He didn't tell me, but he had a girlfriend. So we kind of fell off for a little bit, and then we got really cool just recently, like March. So, you know, me and him had been, you know, talking every day on the phone all day. And, you know, prom came up, and that's just what happened. But prom dates, you know, if you want to go by yourself, go by yourself, because prom is really about enjoying yourself. And if you can't enjoy yourself with your date, then you shouldn't go with him. You shouldn't go with anybody. If you want to go by yourself and meet your friends there, or go with a group of girls, that's all fine. I went to prom 2 years. The first year, I went with a group of girls. I went with a group of girls that was rude. It was, prom is supposed to be a good time. You're supposed to, go over the top and do stuff. So my first year of prom, the girls I went with, they really just did not want to do nothing. They wanted to order Chick-fil-A platters for our food and eat it before we even left. So half of us went out to eat at Papado's, and the other half of the girls ate at the house where we took pictures at. Do what you do. But for prom, I don't think that was, a good thing. But hey, people gonna live their life the way they want to. So, yeah. And it was just really messy. Girls are messy in general, which is why I don't have a lot of girlfriends. I just can't deal with it because I don't have time to be fighting over no dude, fighting over who got who wearing what. I don't have time for that, It's really not even worth it to me to be fighting with somebody that you're not even gonna know in 2-3 years. So yeah, I don't really mess with a lot of girls like that because girls don't really, not all girls, because obviously I'm a girl, but for the most part, girls seem to be worried about the wrong things. It's just not really my thing. So I guess this is gonna be a high school experience video since that's all I really have to talk about right now. High school was okay. I went to a mixed crowd school, and it was when I say mixed, it was like diverse nationalities. Like, we had a lot of white people, a lot of Hispanic and Mexican people. We had a lot of Asians and all this stuff, and it was just, it was really cool because not growing up, I was born in Memphis and we moved here when I was like in the 5th grade. So going to school out there, it's all black people, and coming to here, it's mixed. So it was cool in that aspect. The education was a lot better than Memphis, and that was all fine and dandy, but when it came to socializing and trying to get along with people, it was kind of hard just because of the school had a lot of different stuff going on. And my freshman year, it didn't really bother me because I hung out with the people I knew from middle school, so it didn't really affect me like that because everybody I went to middle school with was cool with everybody. But when because the freshman campus at my school is separated from the main campus. The freshman campus is on the other side of the sidewalk. It's like a sidewalk, a big street for cars, and then like the school. The school is over there with the track and all this other stuff. So the main campus was on the other side of the street, and it was a lot different because not only are you changing from being isolated to going to a school with all the grades, but you also have to deal with a whole bunch of new personalities and stuff, and it was just a lot for me. I had a hard freshman year, not like grade wise, but I had a lot of stuff going on freshman year just with the crowd I was hanging with, and a lot of different stuff happened. So sophomore year, I was looking for a change, so I joined drill team. I joined drill team is like, for most urban schools, it's called a majorette team. It's like, the girls who dance for the football team and they compete and stuff. That's what we did. We actually were really good. Our coach was Coach Diane Craig. She was really good, She had us in order and all this other stuff. She was good. But the girls on the team, that's where I met my two best friends, Kirsten and Kayla. And outside of them, it was, hard to connect. Just because they would ask little stuff like, oh my God, how do you do your hair like that? Or, what do you do in your, like little stuff like that, like we were animals or something. We're all people. We just have different skin tones. And that's the biggest, for some reason, that's the biggest issue for people to understand, is that we all are people. Like, even with everything going on today in the news and stuff, people getting killed for what? Because they're darker? Like, I don't understand. Because we're black, it's a problem. Getting pulled over for a speeding ticket can turn into you losing your life because you're black. It's not really fair at all, and I don't really think it should be allowed, but that's just what's going on today, and we can't really do anything about it. I mean, we can try, but racism is as old as time, and it's not going to just go away easily. So yeah, living is pretty stressful, period. I'm not ungrateful, and I love my life, but just the transition that I'm going through right now is kind of bugging me out, because I've always been a mama's girl. My mom has always been there for me. She's always done stuff for me. She's always helped me. I've never really had to be on my own. And now, even though I'm still going to school at home, stuff is different. Like, I'm going to be driving myself to school, and I'm going to be doing different stuff. So it's not like I can just depend on her to come fix my mistakes. And that's what I wish I would have taken more advantage of when I could have. Because, when I was 16, I was trying to be 18. I was trying to be grown. Not like sexually anything, but I was just trying to, I don't need you to do this for me. I don't need you to do this for me. I can do it for myself. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. All this other stuff. When I should have really just been thanking her for being there, because now that it's time for me to actually grow up, I don't want to. I really, really don't want to. I would rather stay here, not stay home, no, not stay at my house, but I would rather, be able to call my mom for everything. And she's still there, and she's still my mom, but she can't do everything for me anymore. She's not raising a little girl anymore. I'm 18. Like, I went to the doctor to get my meningitis shot for school, and I had to do the paperwork, and just little stuff like that is different. So yeah. But on a brighter note, I am actually excited. I'm excited to be, I know I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also kind of excited to be, going to college. It's a fun thing for me. And I know I'm not going to a university, but it's still fun for me. It's still going to be different, and I love learning, and I'm ready to start focusing on English, because that's what I want to do. I want to write movies and TV shows for a living. So I'm really excited to be starting that path. I'm really excited about it. And I just going back to, you know, being in high school and being worried about what other people are saying about, like, for a long time I was hesitant to start YouTube because the school I went to, it was a big school. We were classified as 6A, which is like a really big ranking, and somehow, even with the school being so big, everybody's business was everywhere at all times. And it's just, you know, I was nervous because I didn't know those people like that, and the people I did know like that, I didn't trust like that. So I didn't want them to be able to look on YouTube and see stuff that I enjoy doing and be able to take it and make fun of me about it. So I didn't really venture out onto YouTube until I was out of school completely. And now that I have started doing it, I am just happier. I'm just happier as a person, and I'm not as worried about little stuff like I used to be. It's just a lot better for me, at least. And I don't know. I don't think that high school is a good experience just because it's high school. But a lot of the stuff that comes along with being a girl in high school is not okay. Like, my hair. Okay, the first question I always get ever since I moved to Texas is, are you mixed? No, I am not mixed. My mother is black. My father is black. But for some reason in Texas, that's a big question. Another question I get is, oh my God, your hair, it changes so much. It's called weaves. People wear weave. White girls, black girls, Indian girls, they all, well, Indian girls got long hair. They make bundles, but most people wear weave. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't understand why people have a problem with weave and makeup and stuff like that. It's not that big of a deal. If I want my hair to be pink and long, let my hair be pink and long. If I want to wear my real hair, let me wear my real hair. If I want to dye my hair blonde and red, let me dye my hair blonde and red. Like, it's not the end of your life if I do. I promise it's not. It's really not. And high school is like that. Like, everybody makes a big deal out of everything. Oh my God, did you see Tyla? Her hair is long again. Okay, my hair is long again. You want to see it? You want me to tell you how it works? Like, it's not that big of a deal. One week I might come to school and my hair is like this. Next week I might come to school and having braids. The next week it might be a sew-in. I do what I want. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I'm probably gonna be getting braids for school. And, you know, I was kind of nervous to change my hair again, because, you know, when we first started the page, I had a sew-in in. And now I'm wearing my real hair. But for back to school, I'm going to just do the braids and probably get a sew-in later on in the semester. Not because I'm worried about people seeing my real hair. I don't really care. My real hair is not horrible. It's easier because my hair is thick and it's not that long. So it's really hard to manage. So instead of not wasting a lot of time, but taking a lot of my time in the mornings to do my hair and just to maintain my natural hair, I could just wear protective hairstyles, let my hair grow, and go from there. Braids, and it's not always about the appearance of it. It's mostly, I mean, yeah, sew-ins and braids and stuff looks good, but that's not all we wear it for. And when I say we, I mean girls. That's not all we wear weave for. Weave actually helps your hair grow. It's not uncommon for your hair to grow after you take your weave out. That's why I wear it the most. It looks good and it helps my hair grow, so why wouldn't I wear it? So I decided to do the majority of my eyeliner off camera just because my eyeliner takes a lot of time. And you know, it's okay. So I'm big. Yeah, I don't. Cameron is a really good sister. She is really an introvert, and I'm not. So we balance each other out. Like, she would rather. She had a YouTube page before we had this page. And that's what she did in all of her free time, was make YouTube videos. And that's it. She didn't go anywhere. She didn't do anything. That's all she did. So this was pretty much her idea. And I just kind of tagged along. Ooh. Okay, this is not going well for Tyla right now. Okay, so I'm left to do my eyeliner, and it's not coming out right. So I'm gonna fix it. Alright, so I am back. This is what I'm wearing for the day. It's just a little jean shirt that I got from, I think, Target. I think I got this shirt from Target, and then I'll show you the rest of it. This skirt I'm wearing is from Forever 21, and I got these little jelly shoes on. It just those right there. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like the Get Ready With Me Chit Chat videos, leave a comment below. If you have video suggestions, leave a comment below. So yeah, bye. See y'all in the next video.